My name's Ted Rubin. I'm at Ted Rubin on Twitter. My blog is tedrubin.com. I'm a social marketing strategist, keynote speaker, and CMO of a company called Brand Innovators based in New York and Los Angeles. A lot of people are asking me and many other people in the space, what's going to happen in 2016? Where are we going? What are we going to be looking primarily at? And what I like to talk about is not necessarily where it's going to be going, because I think we're going to see a lot more of the same. It just is the way the marketing world works. What I'd like to see, though, is companies start focusing more on the relationship. I want to see them realizing that people are expecting for you to know who they are now. So what do we need? We need value. I don't mind if you take all my information. I don't mind if you track where I'm going. As long as you add value to my life, as long as you're not just trying to sell me more stuff, if you're trying to make it better, make my trip faster, make my family happier, make my business run smoother. I think commerce is coming full circle. People want to be known again. Another thing I think is really important is, and it's in line with return on relationship and getting to know people and building relationships, is doing what I call looking people in the eye digitally. And what that really means is getting to know who your audience is and to understand who they are, to call them by name, to make it about them, to bring things of value, to do your research. All this information is available digitally, but most of us aren't bothering to use it. We're worried about bringing people to our pages instead of going and seeing all the information they're offering us on theirs. So my advice to you is make sure to do your research before you go in. It's as simple as a click of a button. I think things are changing very quickly, and any company that's not evolving, that's not trying new platforms, that's not trying new things, is making a big mistake. Now, one of the things I like to say is stop worrying about tomorrow and concentrate on executing today. But that doesn't mean you don't have an eye open to new technologies, new platforms, new ways to engage people. There are so many tools available. There are social marketing tools like Hootsuite that help you manage your social media, or Buffer, which help you with the same type of principles. There's things like Sprinkler. There's Workfront, of course, that helps you with your marketing management and gives you software that allows you to track all those things and make every day more productive. But really, my point on this is that with all the tools, they're tremendous, but if you forget the people, you're overlooking the most important part. Tools help you be more productive. They help you find out things about the people you're working with. They're helping you stay on top of your business. But in the end, you've got to always keep the people at the forefront of your thinking. Because if you overlook them, if you only look at the money, then you're missing the most important part. There's so many tools available that we start overlooking some of the simple things we can do. So you think that you can send out to all your platforms from one place, but every platform's different. But from a user standpoint, from a business person standpoint, from a person standpoint, we need to take back the word friend and give it value again. We need to start communicating with people. We need to start calling them by name. But what's happening is we're thinking that just by asking them to join our group, by clicking a button, by following them, that they're our friend, but they're not. You need to get to know people. You need to call them by name. Follow me on Twitter. On at Ted Rubin alone, I have over 350,000 followers. More when you add up all my handles, probably well over 1 million. But when I respond to anybody, and I respond to probably 100 people plus a day, I call them by name. What I see happening right now in 2015 that I think has just skimmed the surface, is going to be huge in 2016, is live streaming. Apps like Periscope, Meerkat, Blab. You need to try these platforms. You need to jump in. You need to see how you can build relationships, communicate with the audience, create learning for your organization by using them. And you want to know really why I think it's going to be huge? Not because I'm using it or millennials are using it. It's because it's making video social. Because they're not just streaming what's happening live, but they're allowing you to engage with those streams on Blab, on Meerkat, on Periscope. You are now able to be a part of the conversation. You're all being welcomed into the living room of all your customers, and you're not going. You're trying to bring them to you. Go there and see what they're talking about. Involve yourself in their conversations. If you don't want to involve yourself, then just listen, and you'll find out so many important things.